Hey guys, Travis Cook here of Learning How to Think. I just thought I'd give a bit of an update on where I'm at with some of my, with this channel and where I'm going to go forward with it and some of the ideas I have for it. So, um, I now am on BitChute as well because who knows with the future of YouTube right now, unless he gets his act together, the censorship is getting a little bit quite annoying. I've even had one of my own videos censored. So yeah, BitChute seems to be a very good alternative. Of course, it's still a new website, and it still has lots of kinks to sort of iron out. And but I'm sure once they get a bit more of their funding pledge met in the future, they'll update their website. It'll be more reliable, easier to search through, and stuff like that. But I think BitChute's it's a great alternative for the moment. And also I'm on Gab. I just recently joined Gab and I've been posting on there a little bit, like an alternative to Facebook and Twitter. So it's good to see there are alternatives popping up if people want to be involved with them and want to break away from the mainstream big tech companies. Because although there can be a lot of, the battle can be fought there and you can wake a lot of people up, I think it's also nice to have these platforms where the community will be a bit more, it's usually a bit smaller because they're newer platforms, but they are usually the people on these platforms that I've seen so far are more truth orientated. Like you look on BitChute and you look at the popular section and it's all like political or about conspiracies and all this sort of stuff. Gab, you look through most of the posts on Gab, it's very similar. It's like a social network for truthers. So I'm on there, and also I've just created a Discord, which I think I've used Discord before for other things, and it's a great way to chat, communicate, just get to shoot the breeze and hang out with people in a casual sort of way. But also it can be very effective in sharing information and getting the message across, and just creating a bit of a community. So yeah, I'll have the links for everything that I'm talking about in the description, and then you can come join the community if you like. It'd be great to have the more the merrier, and who knows, once enough people get on the Discord and it gets and it goes well, it could be used to organize certain like events, like I don't know, actually, maybe something we can organise some form of virtual activism we can do together, ways of supporting each other, or maybe do group meditations further down the line, stuff like that, stuff that you can do together that's that can have a positive impact, when you have lots of people doing it together. So that's like the social media side, alternative social media that I'm involved in. Also, you can support my work through either Patreon or Subscribestar, or just donate directly. I really appreciate that. And my goal of it would be to continue doing this kind of stuff and be able to do it full time. So, of course, that means being able to financially support myself, and I have a few ideas of how. Well, I'm starting. That's already starting to happen. I can see it. It's really great. But any support that I'm given through there is greatly appreciated, and I truly am grateful for it. So yeah, that's how you can connect with me, and that's how you can. That's where I'm going to be going in the future. I'll still keep on YouTube. I'll still keep doing my talks. I have a couple of ideas. Actually, I might try a different way of doing some videos. I've got a few ideas on some supplements I'd like to show to people that are really good, and I've got a interesting way that I might try and do that. So stick around. I'm going to keep going, keep fighting the good fight. I think this is a great way to get the message across. I really like the spoken word, as you can tell. And also, whilst on the subject of spoken word, if you haven't already, you can check out my music. I do rap music, truth rap music. It's all sort of political, spiritual. It's all geared up to trying to wake people up. Essentially, it's truth rapping. But on my second album, which I'm working on now, I actually am creating the beats as well. So there's some drum and bass in there. There's some house in there. yeah, it's all sorts of things. So yeah, it's a great journey, and that's Hypgnosis. It's Hypgnosis. Hypgnosis. Play on words. I'm sure most of you will get that. Um, and yeah, that I can be found on YouTube, SoundCloud, Spotify, all of the music streaming platforms, all the major music streaming platforms. You can find me as Hypgnosis on there, and I'm sort of hoping, and then the next, by the end of this year, maybe. I don't want to rush it because it's, it's. I think it's very important to get the music as good as it can be. But maybe the end of this year I'll have my second album ready. But yeah, so that's what I'm up to. That's what I'm going to be up to in the future. And yeah, and I'll see you there, guys. See you later.